Here in London, we see one of the world's most iconic football venues, Wembley Stadium. And since 2007, it's welcomed the NFL to stage some American football contests as well. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
So out they come for their opening drive of this ball game. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake Maye.
Drake entered the league as a top 5 pick because he checks a lot of boxes. Just the way you want him. Tall, athletic, great arm. 1 year at North Carolina, put on an absolute show. And yeah, second year as a starter took a little bit of a beating and some question whether or not he was still a top 5 pick. The ability, there's no question there. It is now the consistency in taking care of the football that will be a big part of Drake's career.
Maye will throw to get us started here. Oh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip.
That is so difficult to do with so much traffic. You're going to see the short pass gets tipped, and you really don't have much time other than to just react and make the catch. Exactly what he does.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Right up the gut. Down the sideline to the 45. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by this promising young signal caller out of the University of Colorado.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Willis escapes the pocket. He's running for it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
Come on, set, cut, go.
Here's Willis to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready, go.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Throwing is Willis. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter.
Ready, set.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
On the jump. 19 Lions.
Maye now from the gun. Called in by Waddle. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14.
Let's go now.
They put a receiver in motion right. And he'll have it up across the 20 on a decent pickup there. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Ready.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. The Eagles with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. Reload. Flag.
From the 23. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Here's Willis. That one finds Xavier Worthy. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Go. Set up.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Ready.
Willis now. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
Tempo.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Ready.
Another try following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Ready.
Willis to throw it. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
Now, faster.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Get faster.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Bullock's kick is good, and that'll get him back to 11. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime, we're starting the 3rd quarter right away. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. 2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit.
And go.
To throw, here's Willis. Has his man, it's Addison. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 29. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Ready up. Come on. Hey.
Willis looking to throw. He's on the move. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fields this clean at the 30. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Bills are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line, his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills push their lead to 18. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles ready to set up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready, let go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready, hut.
An option give to Robinson. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready.
3rd down from the gun. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Looking right, and he finds him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Let's go now.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty... Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
From the 36. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker.
Unlock right. Unlock right. Cavalier.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Eagles hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go.
Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Hustle.
Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Go.
3rd and long for him here. They're on him again, and he goes down again.
On the ball.
Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
Toss play, short side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get it down for a solid gain to about the 37. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6. They give it to him again. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from 4th and short in this spot. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's the Bills who come away with the win.
I steam, broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize.